Hey everyone. So we are back again with the topic pronouns once again. So in today's session we'll be discussing some questions which will be moderate level questions, right? The level of the questions will be moderate. Let's get started. So find out the pronoun error. The question says you have to find the pronoun error here again. So there's no agreement between you and I. So we are free to go our way. So here you see what kind of pronouns are used here. First of all, what pronouns are used here, right? So the pronoun used here is I and me. Now, whenever there comes between, whenever we use the term between as preposition, okay, it is followed by objective case pronoun. So here the correct correct usage of this will be both. There's no agreement between you and I. You being an objective case is appropriately used, and we will use me in place of I and not I. Okay, so the error is in option number 2. Next question. The ant who was nearby walked forward and bit the hunter sharply in the ankle. Now there was an ant who. So do are we supposed to use the term? Are we supposed to use the term who just beside here? And is it appropriate just to use who just after the subject? Because we are definitely using who is always used for whom, who is always used for the person who is the subject. So is it appropriate? No. So what am I supposed to use here? We can use the ant that was nearby walked forward and bit the hunter sharply in the ankle. This is more appropriate. Okay, so and usually always remember mostly we use who for human beings and not animals or insects. So for animals and insects, we'll go with this, that, all of these demonstrative words. Okay. Next, such rules do not apply to you and I. Again, such rules do not apply to you and I. So we should replace I and me, I with me, because preposition is always followed by an objective case pronoun again. So you see, when we use to, so you is appropriately used here as objective case pronoun, but I is subjective case, right? So in place of I, we'll use me. Such rules do not apply to you and me. Next, one of the boys who always give the correct answer is Samuel. So Samuel is one of the boys who always give what? Who always give correct answer. So I think we are using who for a human being here. One of the boys, one of followed by a plural noun, and takes represents who to a person who is Samuel, gives the correct answer, and the verb followed is singular, which is appropriate. So this question has no error. Next, one should respect the religions of others as much as his own. Okay, so we have to replace his with one's. Why? Because when one is used as a subject possessive adjective, one's is always used. So one, whenever used in a sentence as pronoun, it will always be followed by one's and never followed by his, them, their, etc. Okay, so one should respect the religions of other as much as one's own. The error is in option number 3 again. It is I who is responsible. Who is responsible for the delay? No error. Take a minute's time and try to understand where does the error lie. Okay, I hope you got your answer. So based on the question, the answer will be, see, we should replace is with am. It is I who is responsible for the delay. It is I am. It is I am who is responsible for the delay. It is I am who is responsible, because antecedent to relative pronoun is I, which agrees with the verb am always. Okay, so the correct answer would be it is I am who is responsible. So the error falls in second part.